Marauders, now I'm going to be driving a F900 GS, and the reason I'm driving this is to get a feel for the engine, because if I don't move forward riding my dual sport off-road, the BMW F900, not the GS version, may be my motorcycle. I just want to get a feel for the engine on this motorcycle and in general weight, even though I know this GS model is heavier, and see how these knobby tires are on the road. So the power button is here, like the old GS 1250s. Let's start her up. She is in neutral. She does have a quick shifter, quick revving engine. She is in dynamic mode. Oh boy, I'm gonna get hit with wind. The windscreen is all the way up. Very, very smooth. Oh, I think it's a 270 degree crank, so it's not a 285 degree crank like my Norden 901 Expedition. The quick shifter on this bike is as smooth as any BMW I've ever ridden. Actually, I want to say it's the smoothest. Now, this has the least amount of horsepower and torque out of any BMW I've ridden, but this engine is actually very nice. Let's turn the cruise on. Let's see if I can shift. So, cruise will stay on when I shift. You can see I'm getting hit with the wind. Marauders, I didn't want to take this bike out, and I changed my mind. I didn't want to take this bike out, and I'm changing my mind. Now, wind protection, it's hitting me right in the face. Let's open my helmet. Yeah. I wish this windscreen was taller. The ride is phenomenal. I'm on knobby tires. I love that I got this navigation system on the bike. Well, Marauders, newsflash. Get ready. Get ready. I can tell you, the F900 GS has the best quick shifter out of the BMWs that I've ridden. I've ridden two 1250s, three R1300s, including one ASA bike. I've ridden the K1600. This runs away with it. This quick shifter is excellent. Let's downshift. Wow. Wow. I can feel the knobbies on the turns. Wow. I click the cruise on right off the bat. In my opinion, look at those hills. This is where I am today, guys. I'm probably going to have to drive back home in the dark, but I'm in heaven and I'm loving it. I'm in heaven. I'm loving it. I'm kind of, wow, look at where I am. I'm kind of really surprised. I did not think I was going to like this bike or the engine. I got to remember, I just got off I love the crash bars on it. I just got off an ASA bike. I got to remember now I have to shift. Does it have hill hold? No hill hold. Okay, I'll cut you further down the road. Temperature is warmed up a couple degrees. We have the sun out. I'm going to have to look up the exact weight on this. They did not have an F900. I'm interested in the F900, not the GS model. And he wanted me to ride this. It has the same engine and transmission, essentially the same suspension. And got to be very careful because of the salt. It's an excellent parallel twin. It's an excellent parallel twin. The quick shifter is a little soft on the shifts, but it is extremely smooth. Extremely smooth. I think this engine's made in China, and people have been commenting that the engine's made, and I think, I'll try to confirm that the engines that are made in China, not sure if they're licensing agreement with CF Moto or who they're made with. Please correct, I'll try to get an answer on that. Oh, I don't have heated grips on either. So hats off to my Climb gear. I'm riding without heated grips and I'm fine. The seating position, let's go seating position. I am more comfortable in the seating position on this than I am on the GS R1300. The R1300 GS, I'm more comfortable on this seat than on that bike, I have to tell you. And the ride is very plush on this bike. Very plush. The power, I'm in fourth, accelerating uphill. Look at the, oh, I hope I can get a shot of that dam, this reservoir. Just tuck her in here. A lot of salt on the road on this turn, so I'm going to take it easy. There we go. I'm on knobbies. This makes me feel better about knobby tires on a GS. If I get it with knobby tires, it makes me feel a lot better. These tires are fine. Maybe it's my earplugs. Guys, are you getting this? Am I in heaven? So I'm a huge fan of Kate. Look at the green against the wood. Okay, topic. Come on. Come on, knucklehead, focus. I'm a huge fan of KTM and Husqvarna. Huge fan. Big deal, 280-degree crank on their parallel twins. Supposedly, it's the most efficient parallel twin crank setup. Most manufacturers do 270-degree cranks because it's less expensive to do. Let's downshift this bike a little bit. Boy, the quick shifter is buttery smooth on this bike. This is the GS version is probably heavy. I'm guessing, I'll get the weight, 400. I bet you this bike is 20 pounds lighter than a GS. I bet you it's around 500 pounds, 480. That's got to be between 480 and 500 pounds, let's say. See the gravel here, not good. Okay, we're down. Ooh, a lot of gravel. A lot of gravel. Okay, we'll pull it out. I'm not even, this engine is spectacular for what it is. For a parallel twin, approximately 900 cc's, I think it's excellent. Excellent. Why would I be surprised with BMW? And a lot of people at Kissel Motorsports, a lot of people at Kissel Motorsports, a lot of employees have 900s. I can see why. It's a nice bike. The suspension is plush. Plush city. Very nice riding motorcycle. If you don't like my narration, turn the sound down and just take in the view. Did God bless me with a sunny day for this ride? Man, come on. This is awesome. Again, parallel twins versus inline fours, they have so much torque than an inline four. In my opinion, so much. Maybe not the horsepower of an inline four. They don't rev up as high, but a tremendous amount of torque. This has kind of stunned me. Frankly, this has really stunned me. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this engine to be this nice. Flat out, I wasn't expecting it. My Husqvarna engine is about the same cc's, about the same power. I love KTM. I was not expecting this BMW engine to be this nice, and I am stunned. I'm stunned. The torque is excellent. The horsepower is excellent. The quick shifter is actually buttery smooth like the Ducati. Closest quick shifter I've ever been on, the close to my Ducati, and that's the best you can have. Somewhat soft on the feel of it, but no false shifts, and it's excellent. Really surprised how much I like this bike. Really surprised. Really surprised how these earplugs, I don't even hear these knobby tires. Gravel there, so I gotta be careful. Okay. Wow. Now I hear the knobbies. And they're fine. So this has got to be 470 some pounds, probably around 500, and a stripped down GS is 523, I think. I bet you this is probably 20 pounds less. on paper before you start adding accessories, my guess. Excellent. So if a GS, you don't like boxer twin engines, if you don't like a boxer twin and you don't want to spend the money on a GS or GSA, and you still want a big fuel tank, this has a big fuel tank. See if I can list it in the video. This bike has shocked me. The engine is phenomenal. This road I'm on. The engine's phenomenal. So, and for the road, I'm obviously not going to take it off-road in this video. On the road, by the way, I love my BMW navigation system. For the road, the suspension is super plush. Very, very plush. Marauders, I'm going to end. You can see the snow. Oh boy. The temperature's dropped now. The temperature's going up and it's going down. Now it's down to 40 degrees. At least that's what the BMW says. So, Marauders, I think that's it. I'm going to end the video here. Well, should I end the video? I think I am. I think that's enough. I think if you're looking for a bike that's slightly lighter than a GS, which is a full-size adventure bike, if you were looking for one that's slightly less in weight, less money, not a fan of the boxer engine, like a parallel twin, this motorcycle has stunned me. Adjustable suspension, you can see, it has really stunned me. Why should I be surprised it's a BMW? I'm quite impressed with it. Very, very nice. This low-end grunt is amazing. All right, Marauders, a lot of motorcycles. Again, don't believe me. Check out these motorcycles on your own. Don't believe anyone on YouTube. Get out and ride them on your own. Talk to your dealer. Get comfortable with your dealer. Look at different motorcycles and form your own opinion. I would say if you're looking at a middleweight adventure bike, you got to look at this bike. It's very nice, and I am a KTM Husqvarna fanboy. By the way, also Honda. Honda's got great as far as I'm concerned, the Africa Twin is comparably priced and comes with a DCT transmission. Got to look at that. There's so many good bikes for you to look at. Put this one on your list. It's excellent. Got to be careful with the gravel. Yeah, see it right there. My tire is right in it, right where I don't want to be. I got to turn it very gradually. Follow this truck down the mountain. I'm going to pass these trucks on a double line. I'm going to take them maybe I'll take them on the outside. Absolutely not. Wouldn't do it if this was my bike. All right, Marauders, thank you. Hope to see you on the trail. Please ride safe and in peace. God bless you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Look at this bike. Look at this view.